Hey everybody, it's Shakira. Welcome back to my channel. And I look so sweaty and disgusting because I just finished teaching in class, and I'm also filming some videos for you guys. So mascara might be running, eyeliner may be running, and you might hear like some construction noises in the back because this place is under construction right now. They're building, matter of fact, let me show you. They're building on to where I teach. So, yep, and it's all over there. And so, you may or may not hear some stuff, but I want to talk to you guys about how to get out of your own way. This was underneath a video of mine, I think, from somebody that wanted to know how do they get out of their own way, you know, and the bottom line is that everything is mindset. So let's say, for example, your struggle is health, wellness, and fitness, you know, how to live a healthy lifestyle, how to make the best choices. And because that is your struggle, you have to work harder on it. You have to be more intentional, and you also have to watch what you say. We've all heard this, that it's life and death and the power of the tongue, and you become what you think about most. The words that you say are like seeds, or really the thoughts that we plant in our head. They're like seeds, and our words are the water to the seed. So if you have planted a seed, or your programming says you're fat, overweight, are unable to work out, have no energy, those seeds have sprouted, they have become fruit in your garden or in your mind, and anything that's in your mind is going to manifest in your life. And so if you constantly say things like, I'm tired, I don't have the energy, I'm in my own way, I can't, you're going to find it difficult to stay healthy and fit. And this goes in all areas of life. And I'll give you a little insight on me. You know, for the longest time I felt like I was not a good learner, and you know, anytime I try to learn something, I would forget it. And I just kind of was like I hated school, and I hated any time that I had to learn something new. And then I realized that, well, Shakira, it's gonna be difficult because that's how you feel. And so 4 or 5 years back, that's when I started to change my mindset, because we truly are the only things that are in our minds, rather, is what is in the middle or in between us and our goal. So here's our goal, here's us, here's our mind, right? This is us, this is our physical body and our being, and then we have our mind, who's in the middle of what we want. Does that make sense? Here is Shakira, and Shakira wants it to be easier to absorb information, right? So here's the Shakira that's easier to absorb the information. Here's the Shakira that needs to reprogram her mind. And then here is the middle part, which is the in-between, which is where we have to do the work. Do you understand? Let me try to say that again, because I want to make sure everybody understands. Here's the old you, old me, current you, current me, that has a goal in mind. Here's the in-between, the work that we have to do, the deprogramming or uninstallation, can I not talk today? Uninstallation of the negative programming, or the uprooting of the negative seeds that you planted. The negative seeds for me were, it's hard to learn. I hate to learn, right? And I cancel that right now, because it's not hard to learn at all. It is mindset, okay? And then here's the new person that you want to be, or that I want to be. In order to get there, you have to uproot, uninstall, reinstall, and continue to reinstall, and update your software and water your seeds so that you can become this person over here that is, when it comes to working out, you're like, yeah, I'm gonna go do it, and there's no I can't. This is something I suggest. Take I can't out of your vocabulary right now. Just 100%, I can do anything That can be one of your affirmations. And so personally, I personally sometimes struggle with fatigue. We're human beings, you know, we have so many things that we want to do in our mind, but then we have this body, this physical body that's like, girl, I want to lay down. One of my affirmations is I have all of the energy, I have unlimited energy to do all things that I love to do, and I love to do a lot of things. So that's one thing. Another, I love to learn. It's easy to learn. It's easy for me to assimilate and absorb information. I love learning new things. Learning is fun, easy, and enjoyable. And so now when it comes to learning new things and having to take classes and having to, you know, just program some new good stuff in my mind, I'm not like intimidated or scared. Now I'm like, oh yeah, let's do it. I want to learn. So instead of thinking about all the things that you can't do or what is hard for you to do, you can't say it. You have to reprogram. You can say something like, this might be challenging, but I'm going to do it anyway. That's something that I say to myself all the time. And then also, just do it. Just do it. The way to get out of your own way is to just reprogram your mind and just do it. Change your language. Stop talking about what's so hard and why you're so this, you're so tired, so this and that. Because the more you say it, the more it's going to manifest into your life. And believe you me, if you're a busy woman, if you're a single mom, or even if you have a family, you can find excuses to not do things. I can give you at least 5 reasons why working out may be a challenge, or why eating healthy may be a challenge. So I hope that this answered your question. If it didn't, leave me a comment below. We will continue to do a self-love series. This is an installment in the self-love series. I think that the next video will be about affirmations and stuff like that, because they really, really, really help. And you gotta say them out loud also. And I'll leave some affirmations below that you can start to write. Like, just start with 5, but they really, really work. The more, and let me just say this, you know, because I know that some people are like, well, how can I get out of this mindset if I've been here for so long? Trust me, 95% of people have a negative mindset towards themselves and towards others. But what separates them from you and me is, one, you're searching for, or you're open to some new information. Your mind is open to new information. And 2, you have to do the work. Like, you have to continuous, and it's not something that you can do just for a year or for a few months, because you will start to see change. But you'll have negative little things sprout up. You'll have weeds sprout up. You'll have a virus here and there. But you got to tweak it with your word. You got to tweak it with your mindset. The more you say it, the more you do it, the more it'll become second nature. Like when I wake up every day, I'm thinking positive. You know, I'm thinking positive because I've set my mind to that. I used to always think like negative stuff was going to happen, you know, in my life, or, you know, I used to have a low vibrating person. But the more I practiced, the more I incorporated certain things into my life, the easier things got. You know, it is really a matter of how you see the world. Are you going to be a pessimist or optimist? Are you going to convince yourself that you are not capable of losing the weight or eating healthy? It is you. You are your own worst enemy, or your best ally. It's really up to you and what you want to do and how you want to shape and change your life. I have started to ramble. So I'm going to end the video here. I hope that it was helpful, and as always, I thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.